And now we can just divide out the x minus 2 to isolate for the y. So we get y equals minus 1 minus 3x. Wait a minute, you might be wondering how I got here. Well, that's a long story. And let's take it back 10 minutes to find out. Hey guys, it's Brendan back at it again. Today I will be going over how to solve inverse functions. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so I've picked out this problem. It's from the May 2019 exam, so last year's exam, and as we know, Mr. Burke said this is one of the hardest exams he's seen, so if we're able to solve this, we should be able to get a level 7 on our exams, even though we don't have any. But alright, let's just get right into it. So the question is, let f at x equal 2x minus 1 divided by x plus 3, where x can't be equal to minus 3. Alright, so the first question asks, write down the equation of the vertical asymptote of the graph of f. So in a rational function, you just need to set the denominator equal to 0 to get the vertical asymptote, as you can see here. Too far? Yeah, and then you subtract the 3 on both sides, which means that x equals 2 minus 3, and that's the equation. Alright, so now to get into the inverse function now. Alright, so firstly, we're going to change out the f at x into a y. So it's going to be y equals 2x minus 1 over x plus 3. Right, and then, well, I think we all know this next step. We're going to switch the x's and the y's. So you can see here, it becomes x equals 2y minus 1 over y plus 3 instead of x plus 3. So pretty simple there. And now basically we're just going to isolate for y. So y equals whatever. So we're just going to multiply both sides by y plus 3 to get rid of this fraction. And we get this right here. So x times y plus 3 equals 2y minus 1. And the next step will be to multiply these out. So x times y and x times 3. So it becomes xy plus 3x. And then the other side stays the same, 2y minus 1. Alright, and then next we're going to make sure all the y's are on the same side. So we have xy minus 2y, because we subtract 2y from both sides, and we bring the x over to the other side by subtracting as well. So we get xy minus 2y equals minus 1 minus 3x, as you can see in green. And the next step is to factor out the y's. So because we have two y's in both of these factors here, we can simply divide it out. So we get y equals x minus 2 seen here. And if we want to check, we can multiply it back in. So y times x would equal xy, y times minus 2 would equal minus 2y. So yeah. And the right side stays the same. And now we can just divide out the x minus 2 to isolate for the y. So we get y equals minus 1 minus 3x divided by x minus 2. And then we can switch back the x to the inverse of x. Equals minus 1 minus 3x divided by x minus 2. That's pretty much it for solving the inverse. And question C, alright, find the equation of the horizontal asymptote of the graph f at minus 1. Well, we know that when you get the inverse, the functions actually, well, the x's and the y's always just change. So if the domain is something, and it'll become the range of the inverse. And that's the same for the asymptote. So if the vertical asymptote was x plus 3, then the horizontal asymptote of the inverse function will just be minus 3, but it'll be the y because it's the horizontal asymptote. So let's see here, yep. Y equals minus 3, and that's the equation. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a great day, great break. Happy Easter. Yep. Also, be sure to subscribe, and if we hit 20 likes, I'll be giving away something really awesome. And also be sure to check out Quality Out Clothing. Profits go to Jacaranda School for Orphans. So Yeah, thanks for watching.